What is up, gamers? I am the Dino Gamer 556, and welcome back to another episode of my random ranking series. Now, this is going to be the second to last episode in the series before I do a special one. This special episode being ranking everything that I ranked first, which means I'd have to put my favorite bad lip reading song up against my favorite TV show I watched this year. So stay tuned for that video when I'm not too tired to not make it. Anyway, you read the thumbnail and the title, and you already know what this is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Today, I'm going to be ranking every episode of Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Let's just get right into it. I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this already knows what Hazbin Hotel is. Alright. Alright, so this list is going to be very controversial, but I put episode 6 as the last one. Episode 6, in my opinion, even though Love in a Bottle is amazing, Losing Streak and Easy were not my favorite songs in the soundtrack. In fact, they're the only two songs in the soundtrack I really didn't like, but whatever. The episode itself was alright. It felt like it was the worst out of the bunch because it was the least memorable. It felt very forgettable. It's like episode 7 of season 1. Episode 7 of season 1 was forgettable. I found episode 6 forgettable. Other than Love in a Bottle, there's really nothing else for me to say here. I mean, there's one good Vox quote, and that's about it.
Was that the bite of heaven?
So episode 1 was alright, but frankly, the V's were the only good parts of it. The whole thing with Charlie and Lucifer, it was alright, but I know that this show can be a lot better, and episode 1 was fine. Hazbin Guarantees great, at least the second half with the V's is. And Once We Get Up There is a banger, but I just feel like it's not good enough to warrant putting episode 1 higher than it is. And although I really like episode 1, compared to all the other episodes, it's a little lackluster.
Execute Order 6.
Alright. Episode 2 is next, and, I enjoyed episode 2 mainly because we got to see Sir Pentious' backstory, and we got to see a lot of Heaven. Now, the reason why it's here is because Vox is my favorite character, and this is the only episode he doesn't appear in. But Lute and Adam are very fun. Gravity is one of the best songs in the soundtrack, period. Without a doubt. And just from Gravity alone, Like You, Sarah's Confession, they're all very solid songs, with some even being the best in the soundtrack. And because of that, I think it warrants episode 2 being as high as it is.
5.
So episode 3 was a very difficult decision here because I loved Vox in this episode. Vox is amazing in this episode. Just literally all of his screen time in this episode is super entertaining. But what I didn't find entertaining was Charlie. Charlie this season... Well, I didn't like her that much in season 1, so her in season 2 being not that good as well. Now, I get it. She is supposed to be a flawed character, but her whole thing with Vox is more annoying, especially because I was rooting for Vox the entire time, especially over Alistair, but I'll talk about him in the next episode. Anyway, so episode 3 is pretty good. Piss I Love Song's a great song. Speedrun to Redemption, not so much. That's really all I have to say for episode 3. So episode 4 had that super awesome V's and Alistair fight, but the beginning with Alistair and Rosie, or Alistair's backstory, I didn't find too interesting. Alistair, despite the fact that he's a fan favorite, I'm not too big on him. Although my favorite color is red and I enjoy the red suit, that's about all I like from his design and his personality. I get he's egotistical but not entertaining about it. Vox is funny and over the top and cartoonishly evil, while Alistair thinks he's the mastermind pulling all the strings when in reality he's not. And also I don't like how he treats Vox in their backstory. But don't you forget Reprise is a banger. I don't want to find a thing for this, so there's... Episode 7 was really good, and I really enjoyed it. Brighter is such a great song. The beginning with Lucifer and Vox was great. The stuff with the main characters was actually pretty good. Frankly, Season 2, Episode 7 was a huge improvement over Episode 7 of Season 1. And there's really nothing else I can really say. Really solid episode. Brighter is a banger. And when I think about the future, is a pretty good song that leads you in and hypes you for the season finale.
Beats it too.
So, episode 8 is number 2, so it's not my favorite episode, but despite this, I still really love episode 8. That final scene with Vox, where he says, at least, as long as I wipe that smile off Alistair's face, I don't care what happens, where he's willing to kill basically everybody just to smite Alistair, is so good, it's so deep. I love Vox's, final demon design. It's so cool. I just absolutely love this episode. But at the same time, there are some parts I didn't really like. I get why the V's betrayed Vox, but, I enjoyed the 3 V's as villains. So, now that they're all split up, I feel like they're not going to be as entertaining because they bounce off each other so expertly well. And other than that, it was a pretty good episode. And here my hope is pretty good, even if they do win with the power of friendship. So episode 5 was my favorite, and it wasn't even close. Okay, maybe it was a little close, but Bad With Us, Vox Populi, and Vox Day are my 3 favorite songs in the entire season. Therefore, I'm going to love this episode. The rally with Vox is so incredibly good. He has some really good points in commentary against the Angels. Yeah, I totally understand why he wouldn't want to forgive them. They treated, hell citizens like vermin and massacred them for 7 years straight. No wonder Vox doesn't want to forgive them. And frankly, a great cult leader like Vox knows when to tell the truth. And frankly, if he didn't crash out, he probably would have won. But his whole beef with Alistair caused him to, crash out. Anyway, I really loved episode 5 of Hazbin Hotel. It was so good. And the songs were great. The animation, that one shot at the end of Vox Day, is genuinely one of the greatest shots I've ever seen animated, period. Anyway, that's enough about me gushing about Hazbin Hotel. Anyway, if you guys want to see more content going forward, make sure to comment down below what things you want me to talk about next or review. And hell, maybe I'll watch something new for you guys. I don't know. I'm up to really anything. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, subscribe, like the video, show me the engagement and show you want to watch this content so the almighty algorithm will accept me into YouTube's arms and promote my videos so more people can see what I'm trying to do here. And if you want to see my final random ranking video, at least for now, make sure to subscribe and watch out for that, because who knows? Maybe if I feel like it, I might even record it and post it on the day this releases. Anyway, I have been the Dino Gamer 556. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time,